Let's do this.
Yo! Welcome back, family. How you doing? I'm Rich, and that is my partner in crime.
Greg.
Yes, we're here to cover the cover price, Hot 10, Top 10, whichever you want to say it. For this week, the list comes out today, and we are at October 30th, day before Halloween. Trick or treat.
Yes.
So let's see. We got Beta Ray Thor already here, and let's see if anybody else has joined us. Don't forget to drop us a comment so we can shout out to you. And we have a new Patreon member as well. So
yes, thank you.
Yes, I don't remember her name off the top of my head. I'm bad with names, you know that anyway. So Katie M. Halverson. Does that sound right?
Sure.
Malverson.
Regardless,
Katie, welcome to not only being part of the family, but now being one of the coconuts. All right, so we are here for the top 10. Do you want to jump right into it, sir?
Yes, this book is like
won't go away.
My cold. It
won't
go away.
And from what I understand, this character has already gone away.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I guess we should say what the book is. It's Wolverine number 36, the Stegman first print.
Yeah, the Helverine. Hey, Robert, how's it going, dude?
It hasn't even started yet, Larry. There's no rigging yet.
But he's giving us a preemptive rigging. Yes.
What's up, Robert?
So, do you want to show the book or?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, boom, boom. We both clicked on it. There we go.
Oh, sweet. All right. Woo.
So, yeah, he's bringing more into the fold. Excellent.
Well, I got a referral bonus for you, Stinker Buns. I'll talk to you later.
And we have Luis. Hey, welcome back. Welcome to the show. Starting to fill up that chat. I'm loving it. All right.
What's up, fellow aliens? Right? Isn't that what he always puts there?
Or hello, humans. Yes.
Something like that. Yeah. All right. $7, 17 normally, and 106. Wow.
That's kind of people might actually via fast track have those 9.8s back now.
Even without fast track, CGC is so fast. Even without fast track.
Yeah, what's the when was this released?
August 30th.
This is just the cover A too, isn't it?
Yep, straight up cover A, nothing fancy. I mean, it's fantastic art. I love Ryan Stegman.
Yeah.
But no ratio or anything.
So August 30th, which would put it out what? June?
2 months.
June before or so. So yeah, it's definitely back in people's hands already.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We're going to view some sales data. Last sale was 100. 100, 120, 119, 119, 99, 99, all like pre-sales. I see the lowest at 93. See the highest at 170. Boy, I bet you that guy isn't feeling too happy. And raw sales, thank you. I'm seeing the near. I don't know what happened there. I clicked on it too fast. 20-ish for the highest grade ones. 21, 16. They're still all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, this book seems to be hanging around 15 to 20 raw.
Right. See, I missed the get together again. Yes, you did, sir. I'm sorry. Actually, you're not the only person that missed it. I think Luis actually even chimed in about 9:15 saying, shoot, did it happen already? You're like, yeah, it was a little over an hour ago. So sorry about that.
But
yeah, sorry, the Helverine. My apologies.
It's okay.
Again, from what I understand, this character is already run its course and he's gone. That's it. He's now back to Wolverine. So, Throg. So, right. I mean, all the other characters that have cosmic, what do you call it? Cosmic Punisher and uh, that they have an arc as something and then they come back. It'll have some collectability, but it's not going to hold these prices. It just,
Yeah.
especially a
But I got to give it credit, man. It's hanging on this list for a long time.
yes. But so did Tosin, and that's now what I say that sold for.
Yeah, like 30, $40.
Yeah, for 9.8 for that. Even the Spider Boy is coming is down now.
Don't
7.
you say that.
I said it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You're gonna have to come to Georgia and kick my butt.
Shall we move on?
Up to number 9. Yes, please.
Omega Man number 3, First Lobo.
And he's up on my wall.
Yeah,
One of my bro books.
right there.
I'm glad you can find him. I can't.
This is an awesome book. This is just a fun key to have, regardless.
Middle second shelf.
And that's kind of holding steady in the upper 300s too for 9.8. And 84 is about what I paid for it raw.
Oh, very nice. I bought it slabbed because I didn't want to take a chance. I just wanted to get the same book as my buddy. But I didn't pay $369, so I think I got it right around the 300 mark.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Now, this is not just because the creator passed away, which brought it into the hype, but there's still more continuing talk about the character being played by Jason Momoa, which I think would be fantastic. But nothing is going to be signed or agreed upon or announced or anything until the strike is over. So
Right.
even if they have a tentative agreement, they're not going to say anything until that time happens. But in my personal opinion, I think we're going to see a Jason Momoa Lobo more certainly, with higher percentage of it being correct than Taylor Swift playing Dazzler.
Oh, I disagree very much with that, but
Canadian, hey, how's it going?
Hey, sir. Yeah, I don't know if I would sell this book.
No, I wouldn't hold on. I mean, I wouldn't
unless it was crazy.
Yeah, Gentlemen and Others. I guess I'm an other.
He's talking gentlemen, as you and I and other people in the chat.
He's saying I'm not a gentleman.
Gentlemen, plural, you and I.
And you and everybody in the chat and me.
You. Next book.
Number 8, we have Fantastic Four. Number 244. This is I remember buying this book when it first came out. I already claimed other. Okay, so get over it.
First appearance of Nova. So when you guys were talking about this the other day, I was like, "What are you talking about, Richard Rider? What do you mean first Nova? Get out of here!" And then I was like, "Oh, Silver Surfer Galactus corner of the universe Nova."
Yes. This was a character named Frankie Ray, which she gained the powers of the Herald. Nova.
Yeah.
It's not the first appearance of Frankie Ray. It's kind of like first appearance of Norman Osborn / first appearance of Green Goblin.
Yeah. I was actually introduced to this character through the Silver Surfer cartoon of the 90s that I just watched, which did a really good job of covering a lot of Silver Surfer lore if you want a Cliff Notes that you can watch instead of read.
Now, I'm going to say this. If you can hit any of your honey holes anywhere, if they have back issue books, if it has not been searched yet, and like I said, a good honey hole, you have a very good chance of finding this book. The Fantastic Four is at this time, everybody bought them, everybody read them. They were more popular than what year was this?
82.
Yeah, 82. That's going to put it right about the time period where X-Men started to become so popular. So it was Fantastic Four and Spider-Man were the 2 top-selling books. X-Men was getting up there, and then everybody else was trailing. But FF was always the biggest sell. So there's a lot of copies of this out there, and you have a good chance of finding one if you can find a box that hasn't been searched yet.
Man, cover price has 1,000 total recorded sales in its database here.
I don't doubt it.
That's a lot.
We got Raw Book selling for fines for 22. Oh, 63 for a near mint.
Yeah.
That's a bit high for that book. It's just printed too much.
Yeah,
But
if you think about adding 20 more bucks, you can get an Omega Man 3 for a raw. I would rather get
for
that.
Raw, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
What's the deal with Nova though? Is she rumored? Is that what's going on?
But the rumor is that they're casting a female. I believe we may even see them at the end of the Marvels, but a female herald of Galactus. Now, originally everybody was getting all flipped out, saying, "Oh, the gender swapping Silver Surfer." No, Galactus has had a lot of heralds, and I
Yes.
mean a lot of heralds, and some of them I hope they never bring to the screen because they were horrible. But Frankie Ray was a character. I believe she was even a love interest with Johnny Storm for a while.
Yes,
Um,
she was. Yeah.
and it was kind of apropos that she became somebody with they could flame on as well. Two of
Well,
them together is so hot.
and
Anyway,
she had a and she had a pretty close relationship with Silver Surfer too after he was not the Herald anymore.
but she could travel faster than the speed of light.
Whoa.
Yeah, and she her power it's cosmic though. It's like if you could bring on all the heralds. No, there are some of them that just no. Some were just horrible. Um, Powdered toast man, So
It'd be cool if there was a Herald named Harold.
uh
Excuse me.
that's okay. But I mean, if this rumor is true, and we do see them, especially at the end of the Marvels, that's really going to not just this book, but the 48, 49, 50, Fantastic Four in general is going to get a big boost.
Yep.
So if you have any FF books, this is not the time to sell.
I've seen the brown Silver Surfer cover book be very affordable lately.
Yes. Even 48 has come down a little bit, but that's still a banger book.
But I'm talking like sub 200 for whatever number that is. 51, is it?
50.
50?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might.
It look, that book would be so much more expensive if it didn't have that crappy brown background cover.
Some people like that though. Like it's
No.
so yes, some people you can't say no. Yes, some people do like it.
No. I'm the other. Remember?
Yes, true.
No, and the other little thing about the little box on the bottom. I'm waiting for my FF48 1.5 to pop. I bought it for 800, so I'm currently underwater. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, everything behind me is underwater. So, well, pretty much everything. So I understand. I can empathize with you. But if the 1.5 presents well, I don't think I'd ever sell it unless you have a chance to upgrade. It's a great book to have.
Yeah, Larry's opened my eyes to selling something I like now and then buying it back later after, the trailer or the movie comes out.
Well, I mean, that was my idea with the 8 billion genies, but that didn't work out too well. So I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm still watching it and trying to see if it comes down to. But anyway, we'd spent a lot of time on number 8. Let's get to number 7.
What do we got?
We have Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
I need to read this, but I luckily grabbed a copy at my comic book shop. Wow. Look at that. 200% increase.
Yeah. We got Raw selling for 23.
Ooh.
Yeah, and my LCS was sold out, and I seem to get every number 1 except this one. It's from IDW.
Yeah.
And there is a second print, I believe, on the FOC this week.
It looks like this.
Yeah.
Furry fella.
Which, by the way, I did not order. Oh, by the way, I apologize to everybody. I realized at 11 o'clock last night that I never did an FOC video this week. I realize it because I also never ordered my FOC books. Flipping.
Yeah.
I apologize. On Friday, I worked an extremely long day. I came home and pretty much just passed out because I had to go to work on Saturday, first thing in the morning, and I didn't stay awake to record a video. I didn't even think about it. So I apologize, everybody. So yeah, did you have you
Boo
heard
this
of it?
man. Boo this man.
I'm the other. Did you talk to anybody to see how good this story is, how well it's being received?
No, I just see a lot of buzz about it. And the idea of a cold-blooded serial killer teddy bear that lives in a town that's like supposed to be like Richard Scarry's kids. Richard Scarry did like a kids book in the 90s or something, and it's like la 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 la, and then there's just a serial killer bear.
Oh, jeez.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, so I haven't even looked them up on eBay to see if I could snag a copy. There's probably people out there pre-selling 9.8 so as well too.
Yeah, look at that.
Why is that? Oh, those were 9.8s.
Yeah, pre.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not even released yet. Why is it $65? The
Ooh.
busy world of Richard Scarry.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you have the opportunity to grab a raw copy of this, it's probably a decent idea
Oh,
because this might be one of those ones that snuck through, especially since, I mean, I didn't see it. It's going to be overlooked by a lot of people unless you're looking at the IDW books.
which I do because I'm a Turtles guy.
Yep. But again, I missed it.
Wow, the 1 in 25 is not as worth as much as the copy A.
How much is that 1 in 25?
20 plus 5 shipping.
Wow.
But you can get a copy A for, oh, well, this one's 13 plus 5 shipping.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's showing copies at last recorded sales value at 15. Maybe it might have had a little spike going up to 25. It's coming back down again to around 15, 13. But
This is the next hit Killing of Children.
you never know. It depends upon how many copies there are. But they had a 1 in 25. So, all right. Number 6. The other half of the coin for the rumor for Nova is the first appearance of Frankie Ray in Fantastic Four issue number 164.
Okay, so that looks like Quasar almost.
Yeah, it is. I think
Okay.
so.
Before,
Or that might be Crusader.
well, Crusader and Marvel Boy are one and the same, and I think Marvel Boy was the name of Quasar prior to Hulk 234.
Well, it says first Bronze Age appearance of Crusader Robert Grayson. I'm just going by what it says on the CBCS label. Look at all this information we're bringing you guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He sure looks like Quasar, though.
Yeah. Is this pre-Quasar?
Yeah, Quasar had his first. Well, Larry, let us know.
Because I think for some reason Quasar's first appearance is popping in my head as a 30-cent book. And this FF is a 25.
Quasar was able to overpower and destroy the other duplicates, but was only able to incapacitate Marvel Boy.
It's a duplicate?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Quasar was like Quasar always to me felt like a poor man's Nova.
Yeah, I mean those are books that I didn't read back then. But what do we got for prices now?
Well, says $11, but
that's for 5.0 to 6.5s.
Yeah.
Where's sales data? We have near mints $87 for raws, but That was on 10/14 before this news broke. We have a 9.8 just sold for 1,000. 9.6 is selling for 300. If the 1,000 is true, then that 300 is cheap.
Yeah.
The 9.4 for 195. And other than that, recent sales, we've got 9.0. That's back in August. 8.5 went for $95. The same day that 8.0 went for 99.
Robert. Kua. Azar.
It's like the what was it? Sesame Street? Buh. All. Ball.
Yeah, wasn't that like the New York Electric Company? Didn't they do that or something?
Yeah, it was like company or
Off.
Sesame which
On. Or maybe it was collaboration or something.
but I mean, yeah, the 8.5 for $95.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the one to pull out it.
Oh, are you serious, bro?
And the 8.0 sold for 99. So and that actually sold before this one. That's a funny thing. So I saved $4 and got a higher grade.
Quasar? Really? Yes.
So that I'll be showing this in the mail call on Wednesday.
Wednesday, baby. All right. What number was that?
The iron is really hot on this. Everybody's if you haven't got the book already, the prices are already shooting up. Hold off a little bit. Rumors, they peak a book, it comes down back down again, just like Tay Tay.
Oh, we were just speculating because they were talking about Crusader, aka Marvel Boy, and really Frankie Ray's first appearance, who later becomes Nova. What we were talking about on the Patreon get together on Saturday.
Yes.
Basically, nothing new.
And how Crusader looks a lot like Quasar.
Yeah. We were just trying to figure out if he's the same or something. All right. What number was that?
That was number 6.
Oh, so let's take this moment to say
thank
you,
you,
thank you for our Patreons. Thank you. You're really, really cool. Even you, Katie, you're one really you're a new one. Wonder is are going to link Quasar bands to Miss Marvel bands names you. Maybe. But for now, we're saying thank you. Our patrons are real cool. Yeah. Dude, you didn't know I could freestyle.
Nobody do.
Yeah, that would be very interesting, actually, and very MCU-y to like kind of mold two things and bring them into one. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. So, a lot of things have leaked out already, and we'll find out what's true and what's not true. A lot of the stuff was not true at all about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
No.
2 snaps. Anyway.
Oh my God, we got to keep this PG, dude.
And that was just 2 snaps.
You're right. You didn't go full 3.
It's snap, crackle, pop. Rice Krispies. I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal. I'm having a bowl of cereal when we're done with this,
dude. Apparently, Crusader had Quasar's quantum bands. Yes, that was what I was wondering about. Okay, it's the quantum bands that make Quasar.
How Quasarish.
Yes.
Number 5. Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 8. First appearance, or not the first appearance. It's the origin of the alien symbiote costume that later becomes Venom. This came out a few months after Spider-Man number 252.
Sweet.
This is a book that everybody should have in their collection. But what's driving it specifically now? I don't know, other than the fact that books across the market are low, and this is that opportunity where people are, I'm going to go buy that book that I've always wanted to have because the prices have come down.
I mean, look at that. $256 fair market value for a 9.6. That's, if you told me that 2 years ago, shit.
I think
I wouldn't
Go
have
ahead.
believed it. You have like an 8.5, right?
Not that low.
Mm.
I think it's a 9.2.
Oh, okay. That's only worth $56.
What?
I'm just
No.
joking. I was seeing if you're paying
Jeez.
attention.
You want to know how little I value it? It's not even out.
Well, you're
My
not really
252 and my Spider-Man, my Spider-Man 252 and the Secret Wars 8, I don't have out right now.
you're not really a Spider-Man guy, so that makes sense.
No, I just put up other books that I thought were cooler.
I
I
bought
had to make
3
sure I got my Godzilla #1 up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bought 3 raw copies recently since they've dropped so low. Absolutely.
It's hard to argue, man. Like dang.
Near mint copies at 90 under $100.
Yeah, I mean,
And Larry, did you get any of them in a newsstand? Because the newsstand ones, this is a good time where high quality newsstands are going to get a premium.
because they were getting phased out.
This was 83,
E4.
84. Newsstand is still more than direct sale at this point, but just marginally, like 60%, 55%. All right, let's get Larry's girlfriend up here.
I don't know. I don't think so. He said, Dazzler #1.
Yes, for Larry.
$259 for a 9.8.
That's still not. It's not terrible, but I'm not a newsstand guy. Well, then that's why you like Dazzler, because there were no newsstand copies.
I don't know,
Ah,
man. For it's all coming together.
yes, in a world. You got that in a world where voice going there.
In a world, I think they're too overvalued for a barcode.
Oh,
I don't personally take into account whether it's a newsstand or just direct sale.
to me, it only makes a difference if it's a 9.8 or a 9.6, because it did not start off being cared for from the second the box was opened up.
This is true.
Okay, between you and Robert's voices, I'm getting very excited. So, guys, anyway,
I would rather get a 9.6 Secret Wars 8 versus a 9.8 of this for the same price.
hey, no disrespect to Larry, I have to agree 100%. Oh my goodness, yeah. I mean, yeah, a 9.6 as Secret Wars 8 over a Dazzler #1. And the Dazzler they actually printed a lot more of too. But yeah, I look, I have a copy. It's not a high grade, it's an 8. I have a copy of 130. It's not a high grade, it's an 8. They're a matched couple. But I'm worried about it taking the dive. I'm sorry, I am. Like I said, I have more faith in Lobo coming to fruition. There was a word I was looking for before.
Oh, nice. Moving on.
Moving on to number 3. Speaking of highly printed books, Spawn #1. How many copies should we print, Dr. Evil? 1 bazillion copies.
I'm sorry.
Well, still can't hurt.
Was this always 150 or is that lower than?
I think at points it was around 180, 190.
Man, 150 for a 9.8 Spawn. That's kind of tantalizing.
Yeah, and it's a book that looks great on your wall too. But
It's definitely it's like one of those comic history books, right?
Yeah,
Like it's a part of comics history.
yeah. It's so yeah. You can put the book up on the wall, and like if you walk in someplace and you just like quickly catch a glimpse of it, you don't have to go and read the book. You know, it was it's Spawn #1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, Larry was saying it was 200 plus before the crash. Yeah. I've given away many very early Spawn books in our get together. including
That's
2,
right.
3, 4, 5. So, not saying
But,
anything, just saying.
and well, you didn't have a number one to put in that box, but at these prices, who knows? What's the Raw going for now?
35.
Near mint copy 35.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'd say if they ever do come through with making that Spawn movie, the reboot, this is definitely going to jump back up.
I think, yeah. I mean, all these variants will.
If you get the opportunity to get one signed, you got to do that too.
All right.
Moving up to number two. Here's two, right?
Oh, hey, Rob. How you doing, bud?
Hey, how's it going? It's cool to see you here, buddy.
I've heard that this is a great book. I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Universal Monsters Dracula. This is the one per store variant.
Yes.
Now, I did watch Comic Tom's top 10, and they said that one of the guys said that his store did not get one of these. I don't know if it's late, they didn't print it, or they just said, yeah. But now the question is,
Yeah. I like that.
did every store? Oh man, it was so great. We broke over $51,000 for Comics Curing Cancer. Oh man,
That's crazy.
And one of the reasons we broke the 50 mark is because right at the very end, despite being sick and trying so hard to keep it together, Rob was a trooper. He went behind and pulled one of his books off his own wall to auction to make sure we broke through that. And
Super cool.
I what I wanted to do, but I didn't have the funds. I wanted to win that book and say, okay, now put it back on your wall.
Oh, man.
But I didn't have the money. I was eating me up.
Be sure you guys check out Rob's channel. It's great stuff.
And the link for donating to C3, Comics Curing Cancer, is open until the end of the year. So you can still, if you just want to make a donation, drive that total up even higher.
Boom.
I upgraded to an 8.5, and I'm like, I'm not going to sell this. I'm going to donate the 6.5. Hopefully that'll go good. And the John Romita signature did pretty well in the price there. I was really happy to see that got up. I think that went for $250.
Yeah.
So cool. I'm already got my first book that put into the stack for next year.
Excellent.
It came in today. So
all right. So yeah, this book went to second printing, and I think you need to get it. I think you need to order it this week for yourself to get it.
I did buy a copy of number one. Matter of fact, I think. Hang on a second.
No worries, Rob. It's always good to see you, man.
No, you're never derailing our show. You're giving it legitimacy.
Yes, that's true.
So, and again, it was a pleasure, and thank you for all that you do for not just cancer, but for the community itself. The owner of the best mustache in the comic industry. Yeah, I did get a copy of the cover A.
Yeah.
There are a lot of different variants, and people are saying that this is a pretty good book, though. So
yeah. I mean, if you guys follow Tiago on Instagram, he made a big post about it.
All usernames taken
by now.
I think.
Right. Captain Picard doing face palming. All right. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would pay $35 for it, but
if it's a one per store, if it is straight up, that puts it about 2,000 copies. If stores got missed, it'll be a little bit less than that. 35, if the series does take off, it might do well. What I like about that particular book is with all that light gray, it's great for signatures.
Yeah.
A nice blood red, a bright blood red signature right across there from Gabriel Rodriguez. That'd be nice. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going? Welcome to the show.
All right.
But I think it actually might be worth the 30. I think it's going to go up from here.
Yeah.
We'll see. You think it's going to come down a little bit? I think it's going to go up and then come down. I think it'll probably settle around. I think it's going to go up to 50, 55, and then settle back down to the 35, 40 range.
Especially after Halloween passes.
Another good point. Yes. But if the storyline, which is all original, but with Tinian, is what everybody says it is, it might be good. So, I mean, it might do well as far as sales and
You would be
keeping interest.
You would be foolhardy to discount a horror book written by Tinian at this point.
Yeah.
Or really any book. All right. Moving on.
Yes. Where we have number 1 on the list here. Yeah. Save your money. Don't buy this. So it's a 1 in 20. Sorry,
what?
go ahead.
So I was just saying, what is this?
It's the 1 in 25 Arthur Adams Amazing Spider-Man number 36. Now, do you remember a few weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago, they had the Alpha Flight one? Just look at the eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That we're like, that's not even good art. What the hell is that?
Relative to
what other
not
artists
us, not us.
Yes. Yeah, I could do so much better than that, man. That shot up in price and it has held price. It's still up like around $100. But the reason is that was a 1 in 25 of Alpha Flight. Most stores did not buy 25 copies of Alpha Flight.
Yeah, every store bought 25 copies of Spider-Man.
Or more.
Well, yeah. But
so it's like every store probably has 2 or 3 copies of this, and only one out of every couple of stores had the Alpha Flight. So the Alpha Flight, based on rarity, is what brought it up. People see another female Arthur Adams 1 in 25, and oh my God, I got to get this one before it explodes in price. It's no. Maybe if it was amazing art, but it's not.
I thought this was like that guy who did the headshots, Todd Knock.
Oh,
that I don't really like.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I'm looking at the picture. I'm not really looking at their head, but
I don't know. It doesn't. It's whatever. I don't know. I save your money, man. Jeez.
Yeah. $42 most common raw, last sale 35. I'm sorry, no. Same issue. I mean, oh my God. Look at the Unknown Comics version with the Mary Jane.
Yeah, that's better.
That is such a great, and that's got a version variant too.
I mean, I think the cover A is dope looking.
Yeah, but you can get the Virgin. Yeah, that's cool. That's not the one that I bought too. The one that I got, it's actually part of the new comic book day giveaway, is the Romita.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dual Romitas.
I wonder how.
Probably some artwork that was never released and then tweaked by Junior.
That would make sense.
So I had to just get that. That's it's one of the 4 books that people are choosing to give away, to win in the giveaway. There's a bunch of horny teenagers, so I may have some staying power. Look, let's be let's be perfectly honest. It's not just teenagers, okay?
Richard.
I didn't say it was 55-year-old men. I'm not discounting the possibility, but didn't say that.
Yeah, that's true. He passed recently, so I don't know how long the pipeline is for stuff.
Well, I mean, based on what we found out when we did our books, it was like 7 weeks.
That's
and
true.
We were pushing the envelope on it. But again, it was a chance to get one more Romita book, so that's why I bought it.
Yeah.
But I do not think that this is a great investment by any stretch of the imagination. It's not good art. It's not going to be limited print. People are just buying it based on the hype of the Alpha Flight book.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right, so let's make our gun to the head pick.
Click, click, boom. All right.
You tell me if you want to go first or second.
I've been going first a lot. Let's have you go first.
I want to Beneath the Trees, and I might be looking for it when the show's over.
There you go. Okay. I'll go. Oof. Gosh dang.
For anybody not familiar with what we're doing right now, it's if we have to buy one of the books off this list based on current market prices, which one would we consider to be the best value? I mean, that was probably my next pick.
Ah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go up. I'm pretty conservative usually buying raws, but I think I'm gonna go 9.6 Secret Wars.
Yeah, we're saying that if we had the funds, we're not necessarily going to run out and buy these. Secret Wars 8,
Although
if I didn't have so many copies. There's no such thing as too many copies of Secret Wars 8.
we have, at least I have gone and bought copies after discussing it on here. So
Yes, I'm just saying that we're not holding any obligation. Like 3 weeks from now, somebody's going to say, "Hey, you never bought that book. You didn't show us that book." Because I'm broke. Anyway, FF with Nova. Okay. So the 244, the Bernard.
Purple Hand.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually the first appearance of the superhero / supervillain is higher than the appearance of the person themselves. I just use Green Goblin and Norman Osborn as an example, but you got Eddie Brock's first appearance as opposed to Venom's first appearance, and the same person. So Beta Ray's going for the Omega.
So's Rob, by the way. I like it.
Oh, I see it. Yep. Okay. I've got used to looking at the screen a little bit further away. Okay, so rubber band to our butts. These are what we consider to be the worst investment of these 10 books.
I'm gonna go ASM 125.
Oh, okay. Yes, I forgot that's actually an ASM. So you're going with the Black Cat, and I'll go to the opposite side of the list and say, stay away from the Helverine. Oh, Rob is going to make an enemy. You can't say that when Larry's here. No.
Oh, fight.
That's his girlfriend, man. Tesla will crash, then ASM.
We'll see.
Look, they're going to be racing to the basement, but I think that when they finally get there, they're going to see the Helverine going, "Hey, I already made cookies." So,
anybody wants milk?
Yes. Oh man, so this has been a fun show. Rob, thank you so much again for joining us, man. I hope to see you more often.
Yeah.
By the way, I gotta find out. Are you doing any? No, you still are doing this. It's not called Cyber Hub anymore. Tell me what it's called. I'm bad with names.
No,
his show where he has people come on and shows slabs that they have. And guys, if you haven't seen Rob's wall behind him, oh man, that's museum. Ah.
Only slabs.
Only slabs. Thank you. Guys, you definitely got to check out Rob's channel. It's exactly what I say. Rob's Fast Sacks of Comics. He's got some great content on that show. Yes, so everybody knows the name but me because I suck. Rob, do you I haven't seen, it was a game that there used to be on John's Comics with Kids, Comic-Gories. Does he still do that? I haven't seen any episodes of that for a long time on his channel. Because if not, then we should kind of get some kind of a game show where we get that kind of stuff just for fun.
That would be kind of fun.
Yeah, I love the idea that what they did for Comic-Gories, But instead of having somebody run out of the room and search their entire collection for 30 seconds, but I need to get you guys on Only Slabs again. Oh, yes. As you can see, we're very talkative on our show because we're not worried about screwing up because it's our show. But I'm usually very quiet on your show because I'm like, I don't want to mess up his show. Say something stupid. It's like, driving somebody else's car.
That's true. All right.
Yeah, so let's wrap this up, guys. So Greg can go take care of his family, and I can go get some sleep. Tomorrow is Halloween. Please, everybody, don't forget to have those treats for the kids. Oh, I've got to run downstairs. I got to go pick up comic books to give out to kids that want comics instead of candy.
There you go. That's a great idea.
Yes. Oh, you have allergies. You're allergic to this. Gun honey, cool. Thank you.
Oh boy.
I know it's about us, but still, I don't want to mess up your show. I'll try to be better. I'll try to be better. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. We're still working on trying to improve some stuff on the channel. We did some little tests today. Looks like it's going to be nice. It's going to be very good. We've added another person to our Patreon. Thank you again, Katie, for joining. Tomorrow is Halloween. We don't have anything planned, but Wednesday, New Comic Book Day. We're going to be giving away books. And Thursday, for people on Patreon, is going to be the watch along for, say it with me, the penultimate, I love that word, episode of Loki. And this series is so good. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Rob. Now I know why he's so grateful when I say smash that like button on his show.
Yeah, Loki's been super cool, man.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, it has been. And then Friday, I will try to make sure I get home at a decent time so I can actually record Final Order Cutoff to air on Saturday morning. Thursday, also for just everybody else that's not in Patreon, you should get there. You will see our Back Issue Book Club here on YouTube and also on streaming services like Spotify, whatever, for our podcast.
Yep.
And I'm sure there's stuff I forgot. You get to wrap it up.
Yeah, if you want to check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/teamohana. If you want to listen to our podcast, Back Issue Book Club, you can find that anywhere. We have a link tree with an Etsy with some merch. That's all kind of in the process of changing, though, but feel free to purchase something there if you'd like.
And Instagram, Team Ohana Family. So,
yep.
Which is where you would communicate with us to give us addresses in case, for anybody that wins.
Yep. But that's it. Until New Comic Book Day.
Yes. Mahalo.
Mahalo.